Hello and welcome to Darkspell, a Rules Light D&D live play podcast brought to you by the Trinity Force Network. Join me, Dungeon Master Machinorum, as I take our adventurers through a homebrew D&D campaign every Friday. Follow the show on iTunes or the Trinity Force Network YouTube channel. Just search Darkspell Podcast to find us. If you love the show, follow us on Twitter at DarkspellPod, that's P-O-D, and leave us a review on iTunes. Both really help our show gain new listeners and grow.
Turn.
Fuck, I don't know if I want to just... Yeah, fuck.
You're gonna do it.
Tukers,
Yeah.
onward!
Onward.
So he gets the kill command to move in. I need to add a Tukers. Which he hears Bingle shout. And
What does he see when he goes in that door? What does he see, man?
he has no way of communicating to you.
I know, but I gotta control the boy.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. He's gonna do stuff unbeknownst to you as you lose your influence over him.
Oh.
What?
He's gotten the command to kill. I mean, he's got to do something, right? Like, you can't... There's no way for Bingle, the person, to know what's on the other side of that wall until he gets there.
But if he's a fourth member of the party,
he acts as if he's that member.
But
Yeah.
Bingle isn't Tukers. Bingle is Bingle.
Okay, so
No, but at this moment right now, I am Tukers.
because
So what do I see?
he's his own party
I
member.
guess that's true. So you run in and you go to attack the one goblin who's in front of you. I'm actually going to not let you use super intelligent tactics here. You know to go in and kill. You're going to continue to attack things until you receive otherwise commands. Because if you're going to play the role of Tukers, you have to work with an intelligence score of...
It's probably 4. Maybe less.
Yeah, so it says here, the companion obeys your commands as best it can. It rolls for initiative like any other creature, but you determine its actions, decisions, attitudes, and so on. If you are incapacitated or absent, your companion acts on its own. When using your natural explorer feature, you and your animal companion can both move stealthily at a normal pace.
I would interpret that then as you not being able to to see what he sees in this moment. Because if Bingle the character is incapacitated and it acts on its own, it's not you, it's me, and it's gonna do its thing. So I'm gonna say you can't see what he sees.
You are the DM.
I am the DM. This is a lovely bit of editing we'll cut out. But Bingle, you see from your position at the base hill, Tukers move into the fortress and jump up on the nearest goblin it gets its little mitts on. Why don't you roll an attack roll for him?
As Mr. Tukers. He's going to go for a claw swipe.
Yep.
That's a 19.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
That's 9.
9. It jumps up onto the chest of this goblin that it encountered and takes a massive claw directly across the face. And all you can see is Tukers on this goblin's face clawing furiously as
Yeah, buddy.
as Colgrim, just for the sake of not making you run a bunch of hundred yards, arrives at the entranceway of the gates.
For what do I see?
So you enter in through the gates, and you can see from here the better part of the majority of this first tier.
All right.
Within this first tier, you can see a high wall towards in the back area, opposite from the entrance you walked in. It's the high wall that you could tell was the hill that leads up to the second tier. There are 2 small buildings. One appears to be sort of a smith and blacksmith forge. Another seems to be a shed where some items are being kept, just some miscellaneous supplies, rope, axes, little things like that. But you see a number of goblins here, all looking confused, looking angry. They see you, you see them. And towards the back, you can see a cage filled with large wargs. Caged up now, but with a goblin nearby. Additional details, there are some more heavily armored goblins towards the back. And on top of the hill leading up towards that second tier, you can see 2 additional archers.
Okay, who is who's the farthest person I can move to attack? Or like how can you show me how far I can move to attack one of these guys?
How far can you run?
35.
So within 35 feet of you, there is the goblin which Tukers is ravaging at the moment. There's a goblin who's brandishing a bow.
Is that goblin dead?
No, he's not dead yet. The other goblin, and there's another goblin who is armed with a sword, a blade, all within range of you.
Okay.
Outside of that, there are the 2 heavily armored goblins who are a little bit further back towards the entranceway to the second tier. And there's another goblin who is by the entrance of the warg cage.
All right.
So just to let you know, I can hit on my next turn the archer.
Yeah, I'm planning on you doing that, so I'm gonna go right here.
Okay, so you're gonna move up to the furthest
melee. Yeah, that I can get to.
Right. So
But first things first, I'm enraging.
Okay, so you get pissed coming in and knowing
I'm gonna do anything I have to do to get out of this goddamn forest.
Unbeknownst to Bingle, you know that Lucas, Bingle not making any mention of the missing party member, you know Lucas is somewhere within this camp. So you enrage at your failures at this point, and you blow by following the wall. Tukers and his charge, and the other archer who's just far enough away to not pay any mind to you, and you arrive right up to a goblin who looks very startled and afraid as you take out your... What do you have, an axe?
I have a great axe.
You have a really great axe. And
I
you
have
swing
a great axe. It's very, very great.
How well do you swing it?
Oh,
that's a 7.
That's a 7. You swing high. You're not used to fighting goblins, and you just sort of swing it straight out, and it goes right over the head of this little goblin man.
Well, shit, boys.
Yeah, just give him a nice haircut, so that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's now the turn of the goblins, and they're gonna act as one.
They better kill me. They better kill me.
Tukers, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
That's a 12.
A 12. We'll do a contest. I like contests. 17. Tukers gets thrown a couple feet off as the goblin sort of rips this honey badger off of his face and tosses him.
You said a couple, but on there you moved him about 20.
About 20 feet, didn't I? He gets tossed with a 17 about 10 feet away as this goblin throws this honey badger hefting off of him. And he runs out towards Maylog and takes a swing. I'm actually rolling real dice tonight, boys.
Oh, boy.
He comes outside Maylog and with his blade extended, rips you straight up the front, making purchase on your chest, hitting you for massive amounts of damage.
Mott, I actually like the idea of us not being able to see your rolls.
For 8 damage.
Keeps the mystery.
Does keep the mystery. It also is very good
Jesus.
Foley work.
Colgar, we're gonna get fucked.
He crit
Me?
on you.
I take half
He
damage
like
from everything.
he stylishly runs up to you and like drops the you can see he's cut up in the face and he's seeing blood. He drops the blade low into his hand and then rips straight up, and just a guttural scream comes out from this goblin. Can
you make that scream for me real quick?
No. He got a nat 20.
He got a nat 20?
He did.
Yeah. For 8
Maylog.
damage.
Isn't that on Maylog?
Yeah, on Maylog, yeah.
Oh, wait,
Now
so
keep in mind that was double damage.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he ran out the door at you, bro.
Yeah, I didn't notice that. I'm almost
And
dead.
then he ran you through at
Yep.
the door.
So
So wait, he disengaged from Tukers. Took
no, he
damage.
tossed
Were you not
Tukers.
paying attention?
He tossed
No,
Tukers
I missed
off
it.
of him.
Okay.
Yep.
I thought he was going for. Okay, I got the turns confused.
Yep,
Got it.
that's
We're good.
fine.
All right, so he dealt 8 damage to me, so I have 17.
Okay, lovely. Colgrim, you see these goblins begin to gang up on you, and you see 2 of them try to pile onto you at once. They're each going to attack you separately.
Okay.
The first missing,
Detour.
as the one right in front of you goes to slash and clearly misses your advance. The second does a 20 hit your armor class?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Hits you for 6 damage.
That does 3 damage.
Okay. The goblin, the archer goblin, which you have surpassed at this time, retreats a bit and heads towards the armored goblins a little bit further up, who sort of just clamor on their shields as they prepare to await, I guess, the fate of their companions.
They're little dead boys.
They're little
The-
dead boys.
the soon-to-be little
essentially.
dead boys.
Unknowing what exactly they're confronted with. However, a flurry of arrows comes as 4 arrows rain down in your, or 3 arrows rain down in your direction. The first misses. The second hits. It's
What-
17 plus
Yeah, that hits.
something for 8 damage. Wow.
I take 4.
And the third 20.
Yeah, it hits.
Only 4 damage. 2 after your reduction.
Okay.
An arrow, Bingle, you can see shoots towards Tukers, but misses.
Damn straight it misses.
Yeah, he nimbly dodges
Fuck
out
that
of the
bitch.
way and hisses.
You ever seen a honey badger move?
So fast.
Bingle, it's now
All
your
seen the
turn.
video.
All right, am I where am I in range of those archers still?
So you're in shooting range of those archers for sure. Not the ones. There are 2 left on the ramparts who are injured from the shrapnel, and you can hear the shots coming from an additional 2 within the base, but you can't quite see them just yet. You're still at that base of the hill. If you wanted to, you could move into the outpost and then do whatever you want to do, but you've got a little bit of a walk before you get there.
All right, well I'll move as far up as I can towards the door.
Okay, so you're in the entranceway now, and you can see the battle. You can
I'm
see,
in the entranceway.
Yeah, you can see a total of 4 archers, 2 on the ramparts above, 2 additional ones on the ramp going up towards that second tier. You can see some armored goblins as before, and you can see 2 goblins squaring off with Colgrim.
Christ. Okay, I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot at the 2 on Colgrim.
You're going to shoot one of them?
No,
I'm
he's
gonna
shooting
shoot the
both
shoot-
of them.
I'm gonna shoot.
There were 2 shooters, Mott.
I'm gonna shoot this one right here. You see the one I'm pointing at right here?
You take aim at one of them, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at that one.
Go ahead.
I'm going to cast Explosive Arrow.
God damn it.
Colgrim has told me not to worry about it.
I have specifically told him to
Yeah.
not worry about it.
That's a 22.
Okay, so that definitely hits him. Roll damage.
That's a 12.
You dome him directly into the skull, and the arrow actually comes out the other side clean and just drops harmlessly to the ground, as well as that goblin. But
Circle that. Deadly.
as the arrow hits the ground, it explodes. I'm gonna need dexterity saving throw
does.
from Colgrim.
I will do that. Dex. And I believe. Hold on.
What did you roll?
I believe I have advantage on those. I should with danger sense.
You
right?
got it. You got it either way.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, cool. Well,
Well,
got either
hold on. If
15
you
or
have
15.
advantage, what was your?
It's 15.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that saves. So you take half damage. Roll damage for the.
Did the other guy say? I guess
you-
we'll know when you tell
yeah,
me.
You won't know.
Oh, that's 1 damage.
I can't reduce that anymore.
I'll just say what happens is Colgrim grabs the goblin just as a reaction
love
and
this.
uses as a shield, but you see the arrow kind of doesn't really go off, and it's sort of just like a little Roman candle, and it pew, yeah,
Singes them.
it singes the goblin. You can see it's perturbed slightly, but otherwise is unaffected.
Well, it just saw its friend get domed.
It doesn't care.
Yeah,
more
that stands
more
for
loot.
something, right?
More loot for him. Maylog, it's your turn. You have a
right,
goblin
Matthew.
in front of you, badly injured. You can see.
Alright, I'm gonna fuck his day. Give me that hot 1-arm strike.
Oh, there's a crit.
Crit.
His
And
head.
I'm gonna tell you what the fuck I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Oh no.
I am gonna slap the right side of his face, open hand. I'm gonna grab his right arm as it's extending out because he's falling slightly to the right. I'm
grab him by
gonna
the
rip
dick
it
and
forward
twirl him around.
so that he twirls a little bit and ends up on his back. And then I'm just gonna take my my open palm from my slap. I'm gonna like stick the fingers together so it's like a fucking spear, and I'm gonna drive it through his goddamn throat.
So you brutalize this guy, and what you realize is that he was dead when you slapped him. Like, a piece of his like skin fell off. He got really mangled up by
Tukers fucked
Tukers.
him up, bro.
But the show of sheer strength and brutality, you can see one of the archers on the ramparts kind of like gasps a little bit and drops his bow as it rolls down the hill and lodges in between the 2 buildings that you can see. You've unarmed him.
Dope.
You have full access to move into the camp at this point.
All right, so I have 45 speed. So I can move from there. That's 30. Oh wow, holy shit! I can move all the way to the armored guy. The gray on the map, that is an embankment, right?
Yeah,
Like the cliffside?
it's a high hill.
So if I were directly next to this armored guy to the right,
Oh yeah, you could tag him.
would the archers be able to move to me?
Oh hell, I mean they can shoot you from anywhere except for where you are
Okay.
right now.
Could they shoot me from like the side of these buildings?
Yeah. They're pretty high up.
Pretty high, all right. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun. Okay, I'm gonna move to engage directly to the right of the armored guy.
Let me just double check your movement here. 10. Yeah, okay. So you kind of sprint in to the encampment, and surveying the situation, you can see Colgrim's got half the guys down here on lock. You see some more heavily armored guys towards the back. Trying to get higher up onto the tier is your objective, and these guys are in your way. So with the exhilarating first attack, you crushed your foe. You then run straight up to the next one and hit him for.
I am going. So actually, I want to do I want to do something different.
I should tell you that what you're doing right now is a bonus action, as you successfully did an unarmed strike. So all you can do
only get to attack.
Yeah, all you can do at this point is unarmed strike.
Okay, I couldn't use a key point to.
No.
Okay, then we'll just do an unarmed strike. We'll see what
right.
happens. It'll be fun.
What'd you hit?
I rolled 20.
Non-natural.
Okay, yeah.
No,
Hit it.
for an 8.
Who are you hitting right now?
The armored, the first of the armored goblins.
All right, so you punch him square in the face, and he kind of recoils, but grunts back at you quite angrily. We're up to Tukers now.
Baby.
Baby.
Tukers has a speed of 30.
Mm-hmm.
Can he reach anything?
He cannot. He's a little bit far away from the rest of the group.
No, wait, yes I can.
No, he's
Look,
right there.
boom.
It's technically
you have
going
to-
through
you
a
have to-
building, but I'll
yeah.
give it to you. Yeah, he's able to support Maylog and get right up.
Sick. All right, I run up to that armored beast as well,
Okay, take a scratch.
and I'm gonna go. He's gonna go for a claw. Yeah, that's a 6.
He scratches the armor at the shins of this goblin, who kind of
Okay,
looks down.
okay.
Hey,
and just,
Bingle.
"Eh."
Bingle, how does Tukers feel about a fastball special?
Oh, I think he'd be up for that.
All right,
Okay,
just checking.
Colgrim, it's your turn.
All right. I would like. How high are the fence to the wargs? Like, is the top of the fence open?
Oh
Like,
yeah,
I'm.
it's about 6 feet high.
Oh,
Really-
Oh,
this is-
God.
this is
Oh.
so good.
Really crappy wood.
I'm picking up that goblin and I'm just throwing him in the warg pit.
Hell yeah, strength it.
All right, I have advantage on these because I'm raging.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I am. Just strength, pure strength. Let's go. That's a 12.
He
Man, I fucking suck tonight.
here. I'm gonna do this. You get him high enough, but he kind of his chest sort of hits the top of the thing, and we'll see if he can squirm his way around it.
Did the dogs jump up and try and grab him?
he like you see him for a second, like he's kind of got his purchase, and he's like his feet are dangling over the edge, and his chest is on the top of the fence, and he sort of swings his head down as if to taunt you, and one of those wargs just grabs right up and just takes his head straight off. And the rest of the body falls over, and the wargs are feasting on it.
All right, if that's the case, then
Nice.
and that happened, I would like to. I'm gonna move right there.
So you're gonna kind of move right up towards the entrance of
Yeah,
the...
because I can't. That was my action to throw him over there, so I can't attack anybody. But I'm just gonna stand there with my axe and pound my chest a little bit.
So right in front of the ramp, right?
You move.
Yeah. So what you can see at this point is a flurry of movement from within the goblin camp. The archer from the previous, who was previously on your level, runs up and over the hill, kind of out of sight. one of the archers on the ramparts, without his weapon, sort of runs away as he goes to retrieve something, it would seem. But a few more goblins show up at the top of the ramp and are kind of clattering their weapons at you, taunting you as you work your way up this way. Maelog and Colgrim, you're both going to get attacked by a pair of well-armored goblins.
Fucking bring it, dude.
We'll
Kill
do
your ass.
Maelog first. You get
Bring it.
attacked. Does a 14 hit your armor class?
That is my armor class.
I forget what meets. I'm gonna have to look this up every time.
You hit him.
I hit him.
If it
Okay.
is the armor class, you hit him.
Okay.
Yeah, the attacker always gets.
Right, my armor class doesn't go up.
Three.
At all
Yeah,
as level, right?
advantage goes to the attacker.
3 damage.
Okay.
Colgrim.
I just want to make sure my armor class doesn't go up with level 2, right?
No.
Did you
Like,
get
no.
any new armor?
No.
Use your brain.
Well, I didn't know about
No, I
the
think
other
actually
stuff.
monks may have something a little bit different, but regardless. So you take 3. You take 3 damage. Colgrim, homeboy walks up to you, and takes a swing for 21.
Yeah, that hits.
5 damage I'm always going to give you your damage pre-reduction,
Pre-reduction.
and you can.
Okay,
Figure
I
it
got
out.
it.
3 damage.
Is that the damage is half damage?
Okay.
Shoot at me,
Half.
Mott. Just do it.
There's
I know you want
then
to.
another hail of arrows as
Yep.
Bingle, you have 2 arrows come your way, and Colgrim, you have a single arrow come your way.
I have 2.
Yeah.
So I know that I'm at the doorway, and there's that thing in front of me that used to have 3 archers. One of them's now dead. The
One of
other
them
one
ran
ran
away.
away, and there's one that's alive still.
Yeah.
And
so,
then I'm assuming one of the 2 archers on the up the ramp.
Yep. One of the ranchers
Okay.
from one of the ranchers.
Rancher.
One of the archers on top of the ramp going up is going to take a pot shot at you, as well as the one on the rampart. The
Okay.
first is a miss,
Okay.
and the second is a miss. You
That's
kind
right.
of
I knew it was going to happen.
you feel the 2 arrows sort of sail directly
Sail!
past you. Either ear gets the rush of wind go by, and I
and
imagine
Bingle's facial expression does not change.
Yeah.
He's just stone-faced as his hair
stone-faced
just sort of...
hardcore. Colgrim,
But
however,
Tukers is very, very worried.
Yeah, Tuker's just shit a little bit.
he also misses you. So
Good.
arrows are flying, but nothing is making purchase. We're back.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna take credit for that. You know, spooking all those archers. You
Back
saw
at
me.
the top.
Yeah, we're back to the top. We're
that
back
guy.
to my bingo boy.
Yeah, you did kind of throw your 2 hands through the throat of a man that had just been gored to death by a
Ferret.
Hey, man,
a honey
I'm
badger.
the way of the open palm
A large
through
weasel.
your
All right.
neck.
I am going to advance into the room some more.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go maybe 15 feet into the room, just so I'm closer to my
Holy
boys.
shit.
Okay.
There we go.
And I'm going to use explosive arrow. So there's 2 archers up on the ramp, right?
Uh-huh.
And then there's 3 just regular goblin dudes.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna take aim right at that middle goblin bro.
I will say, just so you know, these are all spell slots of yours, and this is your last spell slot.
I think it's
Oh,
worth
okay.
it. AOE, knock it down.
I mean, this is the most people in one spot we've ever seen, so this will
Yeah.
work.
So hold on. Where are you shooting one more time?
I am shooting at the middle of the 3 regular goblin boys.
shooting
Oh, okay,
right
yeah. So a
there.
group of goblins moved up towards the top of the ramp.
I said explosive arrow, but I meant hail of thorns.
I know what you meant.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for that.
Go ahead.
That's an 8.
So
Wait! Oh no! On the first turn during combat. Fuck. Never mind.
Yeah, you miss. You sail wide.
Sir.
That would have been, by the way, I'm not going to tell you how many, but that would have been lethal. That would have been lethal. I'm going to say you didn't expend the spell slot from that. It's a bonus action to add it onto the shot if it succeeds, and it didn't succeed. So I'm going to say it didn't. It didn't.
Oh,
go
okay,
off.
dope. That makes sense, doesn't it? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like it's kind of a rough area because like if you were to shoot a fireball, but the fireball.
I mean,
missed,
that's how like all the paladin smites work. Like,
Yeah,
you can just
that's kinda what I
add
had
it
in
if
mind.
you land it. Yeah,
right. Okay.
Okay.
Maylog, it is your turn.
Alright, let's keep fucking up this dude. We're gonna hit him with a nice unarmed strike. 17
That's a hit.
for 8 damage.
He goes down. You sort of dome this guy straight in the head with an open palm strike, and it crumples the kind of crappy goblin quality helmet that he has. Also,
Maylog has been moving through people.
yeah,
I am crushing shit.
yeah. I hope you guys are keeping track because that's going to be a pretty dope number to have later. Because you
1,
guys fight
2,
a lot of
3,
stuff.
4. I've killed 4 people.
Yeah, you're going ham. Style War definitely has to go to Colgrim thus far, but
All I'm
okay.
gonna say is that
What?
an
I
arrow-
terrified a guy
I killed
so
a man
hard.
with a dog.
Hey, all I'm gonna
3
say,
dogs.
all I'm gonna say is that an arrow passing through someone's skull might not be that exciting, but it's definitely the scariest.
I killed a man post-mortem so hard that someone else ran away from the fight over 55 feet away.
What are you going to do next, though?
All right. Then I'm going to move behind the guy that Colgrim's fighting, and I'm going to fuck him up, too.
You go punch him in the mouth too?
I'm going to punch him in the base of his skull.
Okay, go ahead and do it.
Roll it.
Roll it, roll it.
Give me
roll
that
it.
14.
That is a miss. He ducks.
Fuck.
Tukers.
You punch Colgrim in the face.
Tukers.
wasn't a crit
It's our
miss.
boy Tukers.
Okay, Tukers is going to. Let's see here.
Move that too.
How much health does Tukers have? Okay, Tukers is going to. Let me think here. What would Bingle want Tukers to do? Tukers is gonna go and bite at the guy in the middle, up the ramp. Tukers is gonna run up the ramp.
Tukers is fucking
That's so
crazy.
dangerous.
Okay.
Don't do that.
We're going to learn how to not lose our toys, I guess.
Well, it doesn't matter. It comes back, doesn't it?
Yeah, he fucking.
Yeah, I can
he
bring him
brings
back,
his
baby.
Spirit back.
I don't know. In fiction, maybe you don't know that, but maybe that's something Rose will teach you at some point. Tukers. Tukers runs up and jumps at the middle guy. Roll it.
That's a crit.
Oh my gosh.
Roll damage.
Go fucking Tukers.
Well, that's not rolling. That's not taking the crit into account. So that would be. Is crit
That's-
2 or just max
It's
damage?
double dice damage.
It's double dice damage,
it's
and
18.
you crit failed on the damage. Oh wait, no, sorry. It's okay.
Oh, it
No, that is the right number. I'm sorry.
Oh,
So Tukers.
Well, shouldn't that be 4, 7, 8, 9?
I know.
Shouldn't that be
I
20
know.
damage?
I know the appropriate amount of damage. It's fine.
The dice damage went in.
Can I tell you it does not matter at this point? You see Tukers jump up and then disappear in this goblin, and the camp kind of goes silent as a second as everyone's kind of like, what the hell is going on? But then all of a sudden, just erupting from the other side of this goblin is Tukers. He burst through
He's a chest
the
burster.
goblin.
Yes.
Honey Badger's known for being able to burrow through the ground, and
They actually go for the
Goblins.
genitals as well.
Yes.
this causes a general panic in the area, and you see the remaining goblins at the top of this mound just book it
All right.
on the other side of this.
All right, Maylog, come at me.
They're terrified.
That is the
Yo,
most
it
incredible
wasn't
thing.
even you. It was your stupid pet. Fuck you.
Stupid.
Tukas is
I don't know.
mine.
That stupid pet just took care of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boys, I think.
Okay.
2, 3, 4.
Colgrim,
It's
it's
fine.
now
Tukas is my
your
homeboy.
turn.
I have to kill this guy.
Do it.
I have to do it.
You have
Please.
to do it.
Please. That's a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
All right. Let's see what that beautiful damage is 8.
Okay, so you cut this dude up lengthways, and you take a pretty hefty chunk out of his armor. He's not down yet, though. He is.
That's fine. I'm just gonna walk away from him and go stand next to.
Just
That is going to
leave
give
it
you.
to-
That is going to give him an
I know
attack
it's attack of opportunity. I'm not scared.
Okay.
Leave it to Tukers, baby.
He'll take a swing at you. That's 22,
Yeah, it's
and that is 8
so
damage.
disrespectful. I take 4.
8 damage.
Yeah, I take 4 from rage.
Okay. So where are you moving?
Right next
Next to Tukas.
Okay.
I imagine he's gonna go give that blood-soaked boy a big ol' hug.
Yeah, I'm patting him on the head as
So
he's
you
grinning.
you make
Hey,
it
no,
up.
be careful. Remember, Tuker's weakness. You're gonna get licked a bunch.
I'm not scared.
You make it up to the top of this area. You're now on the second tier, and what you can see is this sort of higher tier up. It's a grassy hill, but it's been caked with mud and dirt and grime and filth from the amount of goblins in the area. There are these rows of like makeshift tents and little huts that appear to be quivering with life as a number of goblins hide amongst them, terrified by the small rodent and its companions who seem to be tearing up this camp.
I think you can sing. I think you can put a singular on that. They're scared of the little Bingle boy.
seemingly no reason.
Has Bingo killed anyone?
Yeah.
Yeah, he killed the one.
I killed 2.
He killed 2.
I
He
fucking
killed the
I
archer
one-shotted
on the
2
hill.
dudes.
Not only
Not to
that,
mention-
he did some pretty like crazy ass like impressive explosive damage.
Yeah.
What was the other guy you killed?
I killed one of the dudes that was attacking Colgrim.
And one of the guys on the ramparts.
One of the archers. Not to mention
That's
the
right.
things that his little friend's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The horrifying things.
What you can also see, Colgrim, is the beginning to this little outpost hut up at the top of this hill. It's got a door on it. It's got a roof, which is not anything like anything you've seen in this forest at this point. And there are 2 guards, well-armored guards, looking nervous, but otherwise are standing ready. We're back at the top of the order. It's the goblins' turn. The goblins at the front don't quite move. The goblins up at the top of the rampart and in their little hovel don't move. They are hiding and are otherwise trying to be unseen. However, the armored goblin down at the base makes a beeline for it. I'm going to say, Maylog, you're definitely going to get an attack of opportunity, as will Bingle.
All right, so all these green things are tents, right?
Yes.
Cool.
No, it's not your turn. You need to make an attack of opportunity.
Attack of opportunity. I don't know
Yeah,
what
that guy
means.
ran away from you.
Yeah, if
Just roll a
someone's
hit die, bro.
if somebody
shit.
is actively engaged,
Got it.
and-
I didn't
yeah.
see him on the map, so
Oh.
I was really fucking confused what was happening.
Yeah,
Okay.
attack of opportunity.
So I just make it unarmed strike
Yep.
or
Just one unarmed strike.
10.
That's a miss. He slides by you.
Don't worry, baby.
Bingle.
Don't worry,
Little back.
baby. Leave it to the Bingle.
Yeah. You got a goblin running away.
Bingo.
I'm gonna pull out my bow,
Yeah.
train it on this little coward.
Yeah.
That's an 11.
And he runs right by you, dropping his
All right.
weapons and fleeing from the camp.
You know what?
Yeah,
have to
you
do.
run. And tell them that I was merciful.
You remember this is the day you almost attacked Captain Bingle.
So, Colgrim,
You know-
from your perspective,
He'll remember this is the day that he saw a honey badger literally rip through a man.
Colgrim, from your perspective up at the top of the hill, you can see that the goblins in the area don't seem to be attacking anymore. The majority of them have fled and are hiding nearby, and the two guards at the door seem otherwise unsure of themselves. As the party gathers outside on the second tier, the doorway to the outpost swings open, and you see a well-armored goblin, a little bit taller than the rest, come out. Behind him is a goblin, shriveled and old, with a staff with a red stone lodged in the top.
Is that like Denon's staff?
No, it's a staff. Denon's thing was a mace.
Okay.
Bingle, you see Rose appear before you and says, I almost forgot. You're going to need this. She sticks her hand down your throat and kind of fidgets around a little bit.
Keep going.
And she looks at you and says, don't worry, this is only temporary. And she poofs away.
Okay, all right, yeah. Yeah? Wait, she poofs away.
Oh my god! Right? Oh god, she was inside of me!
All you hear, Colgrim and Maylog, is grunts.
From Bingle
from
or
Bingle.
just in...
Goblin, Jesus Christ.
Bingle, however, you hear...
Bingle is our emissary. Fuck my life.
Bingle,
This is my hell.
you hear the goblin captain scream out, "Oh, what do you want?
Oh fuck, you speak whatever language I do?
You speak goblin? Pretty good
Nope, sorry pal. Try that one again.
for a nymph."
I don't speak goblin. Holy shit, am I speaking goblin right now?
Hell yeah, you are. What the
fuck?
What the fuck are you guys doing in here?
Whoa,
You killed like
whoa,
all
fuck.
my men.
Well, yeah. I mean, you have a stone, I believe.
That
A
thing?
red stone.
That's mine.
Oh, well, you give it to us. Otherwise, I mean, did you see what my buddy did, my honey badger?
Yeah, that's cool.
And then what I do is I move my fingers a little bit, and Tuker starts to snarl.
I'm
in his direction.
gonna keep him. He's mine now. Thank you.
Oh, that's interesting. I'm gonna pull out my bow and draw it and aim it at him.
Oh, that's cute. You're like really, really surrounded. And sure enough, you can see a number of goblins, albeit very shakily, but otherwise kind of like snarl and you're like, yeah, we're gonna get you. I'm gonna get that badger. I'm having badger for dinner
I turn to them and I say, all right, which one of you would like to be Tukas' first meal? He hasn't eaten for about 35 seconds, and he's getting really hungry again.
Roll me an intimidation check.
That's a 5.
The crowd erupts in laughter. Maylog and Colgrim, all you see is Bingle grunting, and like he looks at like the other
I
guys.
fucking charge the chief.
I'm gonna pull out my flare gun, and I assume the fort's made out of wood, right?
Well, hold up. Colgrim is definitely charging first. Yeah, dude, go straight up.
All right, I'm gonna swing. I take it I'm still raging, right?
Hell yeah.
All right. I crit failed. I crit failed real bad. Of course this fucking happens. Of course this happens.
You run forward, axe out, screaming, and you trip.
Wait, can I help?
No. You slip in the mud, and you face plant straight in front of everyone. And
This is where I just stay forever now. This is my new home.
the camp goes silent, and you hear just an explosion of laughter from the goblins all around the
This is my
camp
hell.
as the captain goes, "Get him out of here." And the two armored goblins approach and pick Colgrim up by the arms. I'll give you one chance to
I take
roll
out my
a
flare gun.
strength check to
Roll
I
that
have
strength check,
advantage
baby.
on that.
break free of your...
That's a 16.
We'll do a contest. You break free from their bonds, but they're still super close and they have their weapons drawn.
I have pulled out my flare gun,
Uh-huh.
and I'm shooting it at the
Okay, please
the
not.
area from where the captain came from.
At the building?
Lucas is probably in there.
Just shoot
Lucas
the
is
old
probably in
fucking bitch.
At the building?
Wait, you want me to shoot? You think I should shoot the guy?
I mean, you can shoot any of it. I just
I wanna light the whole
shoot
fucking
the
thing on fire.
tents. Shoot the tents, bruh.
Do you think they'll catch?
I don't know how
Yeah,
big
you've
is
Got
like the
2
explosion
seconds to
radius?
make a decision.
I'm gonna shoot that
2.
for that front tent.
Okay, you shoot the tent, roll it.
Please, dear God.
That's a 23.
Yeah, a bout of flame shoots from your
So
flare gun.
I want you to picture this. So Colgrim runs, trips forward. They go to grab him. He breaks free, and then without even looking at the tents, Bingle just sort of pulls his flare gun out from his pocket and goes and just fires it at the tents.
You see the shriveled old goblin in the back kind of rub the stone a little bit. It glows bright, and a globule of water appears over the tent and extinguishes the flame immediately. And the captain just kind of like cocks his head at you and goes, anything else?
It's funny that you say that because no.
Great. I guess you're like my property now. All right, let's go. Come on, boys. We're going to have some fun. The goblins surround you and are pushing you towards the open door of the outpost. You get pushed by this group, this mob, through the door. You see some more goblins inside, 2 riding these massive wargs, some like the ones you saw in the pen. And there's a little platform they kind of positioned the 3 of you on. Tuker's there with you, of course. Just then, the goblin captain sees a moment. He takes a moment and steps back a little bit. He's like, wait, go get the other one. This will be great. They're going to need all the help they can get. A goblin disappears into another door leading downwards into a dark cave. And Lucas comes out. Lucas, by the way,
That's disappointing. I thought it was going to be Denon.
is in pretty rough shape. He's been beat up. He's been cut. He's malnourished. Looks like he hasn't eaten since really you guys got lost in the sticks, maybe in the first place. And he is pretty rough. He hasn't eaten since the last time you saw him, which was a few days ago, and is pretty rough off. But just as soon as he says that, you see the goblin captain kind of stand tall in front of you, and he says, "My new champions, which you may choose a prize if you shall prevail in the Colosseum. What do you most desire?" Grunts to everybody else, but perfect goblin to Bingle.
Fudge. What do I most desire, he said?
We need that fucking.
That's fucking table talk, and I'll have none of that. You can't
well, this
understand.
is an interesting. I mean, I guess I kind of
Actually-
want us to be let.
Yeah, no, keep going.
I kind of just. Why don't you just let us go? How's that?
Well, I mean, if you like, we're gonna do a whole like fight thing, and if you win, you get to go. But like, I don't know.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
a
Well, then.
dick.
We're gonna win. We get
Yeah,
to fight
but
for
you
it.
get,
Oh,
like,
no
a
problem. Well, then I'll
prize.
take the stone. I'll
Oh.
take the stone.
That thing? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Whatever. And he hits a wooden pull, and the floor kicks out from under you.
Of course it does.
You slide for a few moments, and you find yourself in
underneath Jabba's palace.
In a hole about 200 feet wide and about 100 feet deep. It's a dirt floor, and on the other side from the entrance that you just slid into, a massive cage sits inside with a troll.
No, I wanted a bear.
Massive and hulking and looking pretty damn hungry as a small goblin runs along the rim of this coliseum and opens up the cage.
And the troll looks right at us. He goes, "You merely adopted the doctor."
And that's where we're going to pick it up next time.
Ugh.
All right, so how do we recruit the troll?